If you've tried everything and still find yourself waking up multiple times a night to pee, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through 3 simple steps that require no effort, no expensive drugs, and no difficult routines. These steps are gentle yet effective, designed to help calm your bladder and restore a smooth sleep rhythm. Whether you're sitting in your living room in Florida or sipping afternoon tea in Delhi, you can start practicing them at home and feel the difference in just a few days. I'll walk you through each step so you can do it at home and feel the difference. Watch until the end to find out. Before we get started, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video and what time of day are you listening? Please share in the comments below, as your story is important to this community. And if you find these shares useful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to never miss any other messages created with care for seniors like you. Why you wake up at night. Understanding your body habits also play a hidden role. Many seniors enjoy tea, milk, or soup late in the evening, unaware that these add fluid just before bedtime. Others visit the bathroom just in case, training the bladder to sound alarms too early. Even a simple bowl of watermelon or orange slices at night can quietly disrupt rest. The good news is that by becoming aware of these changes, you can begin to adjust gently. With the right choices, your nights can become calmer, your mornings lighter, and your health more secure. After the age of 60, the body quietly changes in ways that many seniors do not notice right away. One of the most important changes involves a hormone called vasopressin. When you were younger, this hormone helped your kidneys slow down urine production at night, giving your bladder more time to rest. But after 60, your body produces less vasopressin, which means your kidneys keep filtering at the same pace even while you sleep. For a 65-year-old man in Ohio or a 62-year-old grandmother in Mumbai, this silent shift often leads to more urine at night and a bladder that fills faster than before. The result is broken sleep, heavy mornings, and a quiet sense of worry about health. At the same time, the bladder itself becomes more sensitive. In younger years, it could hold about 16 or 17 ounces of fluid before sending a strong urge. But after 60, the signal may come when there are barely 5 ounces inside about half a glass of water. Imagine waking because of a small amount that once would not even have been noticed. The brain interprets this message as urgent, and you find yourself walking to the bathroom in the dark even when your bladder is far from full. 3. Simple steps to sleep through the night. Step 1. Follow the golden clock for drinking water. The first step is learning to drink water at the right times rather than in random moments. After 60, the kidneys and bladder become more sensitive, which means timing matters even more than quantity. Doctors often recommend what they call the golden clock approach. This simply means that about 70% of your daily water should be consumed before 3 in the afternoon. By giving your body most of its fluids earlier, the kidneys have time to process them while you are active and moving. For example, you might start your morning in Florida with a glass of room temperature water as you sit on the porch, followed by another glass with breakfast. In India, a grandmother might drink a steel glass of warm water at sunrise, then sip slowly again with mid-morning tea. Around lunchtime, take another generous portion, allowing your system to stay hydrated without building pressure late at night. After 3 in the afternoon, begin reducing the amount gradually with only small sips as evening arrives. This simple rhythm protects your bladder from filling during sleep and helps you wake feeling lighter, calmer, and more refreshed. Step 2. Adjust your dinner and evening drinks. The second step is focusing on the final meal of the day, because what you eat and drink at night quietly decides how well you sleep. A heavy dinner filled with salty food or late bowls of soup pushes the body to hold on to fluid. Instead, choose a lighter plate with more vegetables, fewer spices, and less salt. In the United States, that might mean a small serving of baked fish with steamed broccoli. In India, it could be a modest portion of khichdi with a spoon of curd. The goal is to satisfy hunger without burdening digestion or making you thirsty afterward. Equally important is adjusting the timing of your evening drinks. Many elders in Delhi enjoy masala chai after sunset, while seniors in New York often sip coffee after dinner. Both of these habits, though comforting, stimulate the bladder and disrupt sleep. A gentler option is to move these drinks earlier in the day. Enjoy your cup of chai or coffee around 5 in the evening, then switch to ginger tea if you need something warm. By 7 o'clock, limit yourself to only a few sips of plain water. These small adjustments lower bladder sensitivity and prepare your body for deeper uninterrupted rest. Step 3. Prepare your body. Before bed. The final step is preparing your body gently so that it enters sleep in a calm state. After dinner, take a slow 10-minute walk around the living room, the backyard, or the apartment corridor. This small movement helps the body digest, food reduces fluid buildup in the legs, and signals the brain that bedtime is near. Once back home, spend a few minutes practicing deep breathing. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and allow tension to release. For many seniors, this simple routine eases hidden anxiety that often makes the bladder more reactive. Another helpful habit is softly massaging the lower abdomen in a clockwise motion. This relaxes the bladder muscles and reduces false urges during the night. Some doctors even recommend a gentle exercise known as bladder training. Before bed, sit comfortably and delay the urge to use the bathroom for a few minutes, teaching the bladder to hold without sending early signals. A 70-year-old woman in Texas once shared how she practiced this for 2 weeks and reduced her nighttime trips from 3 to just 1. In Kerala, an elderly man replaced his habit of rushing to the toilet with slow breathing and found himself sleeping 6 hours straight. These quiet practices remind the body that sleep is a time for healing, not interruption. Together, these 3 steps form a simple but powerful routine. By drinking water on the golden clock, adjusting dinner and evening drinks, and preparing the body for rest, you can reclaim the peaceful nights you thought were gone forever. Your age does not control your sleep. With gentle care, your body still remembers how to rest deeply, and you can begin tonight. Stories of inspiration, small changes, new lives. Let me share the story of a 74-year-old grandmother living in Texas. For years, she struggled with restless nights, waking 2 or 3 times, always blaming it on her age. She kept a large glass of cold water by her bedside, believing it was necessary to stay hydrated. Yet every night she would shuffle to the bathroom, her body heavy, and her spirit quietly discouraged. Then she tried one small adjustment, drinking most of her water before 3 in the afternoon and tapering gently after that. Within just a week, she noticed something remarkable. Her nights stretched into 7 full hours of uninterrupted sleep, and her mornings felt light again. She told her daughter, "I did not know such a simple change could give me back my mornings." That small shift restored her energy and gave her confidence that age had not stolen her rest. Now let us travel to Kerala, where a 70-year-old grandfather carried a long habit of drinking masala chai late in the evening. He enjoyed the warmth and comfort, but every night his bladder pulled him from sleep 2 or 3 times. He accepted it as fate, walking slowly down the hallway in the quiet darkness, wishing he could stay in bed. When a neighbor suggested moving his chai to 5 in the evening and choosing only a few sips of warm water before bed, he decided to try. The results were more powerful than he imagined. Within days, he slept through the night without interruption. His wife smiled when she saw him join the morning prayers with steady steps and renewed strength. He realized that age was not the enemy, it was only his routine that needed gentle adjustment. These stories remind us of something deeply hopeful. Nighttime urination does not have to be a lifelong sentence. Often it is not about medicine or surgery, but about listening to the body's rhythm and responding with small, consistent changes. Whether in an American suburb or an Indian village, these choices are within reach. And when they are embraced, life opens again with brighter mornings, stronger confidence, and the joy of independence. How food and dinner choices affect your sleep. One of the most overlooked reasons for broken sleep is the kind of food we eat in the evening and the exact time we eat it. For many seniors, dinner feels like a comfort, a way to end the day with warmth and family. Yet certain foods, though healthy in themselves, can quietly push the bladder into overdrive when eaten too late. Water-rich items like soup salad, watermelon cucumber, or raw tomatoes may seem light and refreshing. But after sunset, they act like hidden cups of water that fill the bladder little by little. Imagine a grandmother in California enjoying a large bowl of salad at 9 in the evening. She feels good at first, but a few hours later, she wakes with the urge to urinate. In Kerala, an elderly man might finish dinner with a wedge of watermelon, believing it helps digestion, only to rise twice in the night. These foods are not harmful, but their timing decides whether your night is calm or restless. By shifting them to lunch or mid-afternoon, you can still enjoy their benefits while protecting your sleep. Another hidden challenge comes from salty and spicy foods, which increase thirst and push you to drink more fluid later in the evening. Pickles, papads, pizza, or heavily salted fast food may taste satisfying, but they quietly trigger a cycle of extra fluid intake. A 70-year-old woman in New Jersey once told me she loved her late-night papad with tea, but it always left her thirsty, reaching for another glass of water just before bed. That water then woke her up at 2 in the morning, leaving her frustrated and tired the next day. In India, seniors who enjoy spicy curries or fried snacks at night often experience the same pattern: thirst, extra water, then restless sleep. The advice here is not to give up your favorite foods forever. Instead, enjoy them earlier in the day and keep dinner lighter with less salt and gentler spices. By doing this, you reduce evening thirst, protect your bladder, and give your body a better chance to rest. Finally, the timing of dinner itself plays a powerful role in whether sleep is peaceful or broken. In many American households, dinner is often served between 8 and 9 at night after the day's work is done. In India, especially in traditional families, meals sometimes begin only after evening prayers or family gatherings stretching into late hours. While these customs bring comfort and connection, they also force the stomach and bladder to work overtime when the body should be slowing down. A late dinner pushes digestion into the night, creates more urine, and often leaves you lying awake in discomfort. Doctors suggest finishing dinner earlier, ideally between 6 and 7 in the evening. This gives your body time to digest processed fluids and settle before bedtime. One elderly couple in Mumbai tried moving their meal from 9 to 7 and noticed within 2 weeks that their nighttime trips to the bathroom were cut in half. In Texas, a retired farmer who once ate dinner at 8 shifted to 6:30 and now sleeps soundly until dawn. What you eat, how much you season it, and when you take your dinner are as critical as the amount of water you drink. These small adjustments are within your control and can transform your nights from restless to restorative. A peaceful night is not about giving up the foods you love, but about honoring your body's rhythm with gentler timing. With awareness and care, you can still enjoy your meals, your family, and your health without sacrificing the deep sleep that makes life brighter each morning. The role of daytime movement. As the body grows older, changes in circulation often go unnoticed until they begin affecting sleep. After 60, blood flow naturally slows and small amounts of fluid start collecting quietly in the lower legs during long periods of sitting. Whether it is hours spent watching television in a living room in Texas or sitting on the veranda in Kerala, this hidden buildup is common. When night comes and you lie down, gravity shifts that fluid back toward the heart and kidneys. Suddenly, the kidneys must process extra liquid at the very time the body is preparing for rest. This additional burden increases urine production and leads to more frequent bathroom trips during the night. What feels like a normal part of aging is often the direct result of reduced daily activity, a factor that can be gently corrected. The solution is not extreme exercise, but simple, steady movement throughout the day. A short 15-minute walk in the morning can activate circulation, allowing fluid to move upward and release gradually. Gentle stretches while seated, lifting the heels, rolling the ankles, or pointing and flexing the toes also keep blood flowing and prevent fluid from pooling in the lower body. Even standing up once every 30 minutes can reduce swelling in the legs and lessen pressure on the bladder at night. Breathing exercises are another powerful yet underrated tool. Sitting upright, placing one hand on the chest and the other on the belly, and inhaling slowly through the nose while exhaling gently through the mouth helps relax the nervous system. This practice lowers hidden tension, improves oxygen flow, and reduces false bladder signals that often come from stress. These activities require no equipment, no special setting, and can be done by anyone, whether in a suburban home in America or a family courtyard in India. Practical examples highlight how small routines bring visible change. Seniors who add a short morning walk to their schedule often notice that their ankles feel lighter, their steps steadier, and their nights calmer. Those who stretch their legs while sitting through an afternoon television program report fewer urges to wake in the middle of the night. Elders who combine gentle breathing with light movement often describe deeper rest and more energy in the morning. These improvements are not the result of medication or complex therapy, but of simple adjustments available to everyone. The message is clear and reassuring. Nighttime urination is not always an unavoidable part of aging. By making space for light movement during the day, circulation improves, fluid is managed earlier, and the bladder is freed from pressure at night. This habit does not demand great strength, only consistency. With small, steady steps, seniors can reclaim peaceful nights, healthier mornings, and the confidence that their bodies still know how to rest deeply when given the right support. Lifestyle and sleeping posture. As we age, the way our bodies handle fluid changes in ways that are often surprising. After 60, blood circulation naturally slows down and small amounts of fluid begin to collect quietly in the lower legs and ankles during the day. This hidden swelling may not always be visible, but when you lie down at night, the fluid shifts back toward the heart and kidneys. That sudden movement increases urine production just when your body should be resting deeply. A 70-year-old man in Dallas once described it as feeling fine during the day only to be pulled awake twice each night without warning. One gentle solution is adding light morning movement like a short walk in the garden or down the street. Another is raising your legs about 12 inches on a pillow for 20 minutes before bed. These small practices reduce fluid buildup and help the kidneys stay calmer at night. Sleeping posture also plays a quiet but powerful role in nighttime comfort. Many seniors are used to lying flat on their back, yet this can increase pressure on the bladder and spine. Research now suggests that sleeping on your left side with a soft pillow tucked between the knees eases that pressure significantly. It not only reduces bladder sensitivity but also supports digestion and circulation. A grandmother in Kerala once shared that after making this change, she stopped waking with sudden urges and her morning back stiffness disappeared. In Ohio, a retired teacher noticed that placing an extra pillow to align her hips allowed her to sleep 4 uninterrupted hours for the first time in years. These are small adjustments, yet they bring a surprising sense of relief. Finally, the environment of the bedroom matters more than many realize. Thick blankets, heavy clothing, or closed windows can cause the body to overheat during the night. When the body grows too warm, it sweats to cool itself, creating thirst and prompting extra water intake late in the evening. This cycle leads back to unwanted awakenings. A cooler, airy room with light cotton sleepwear can prevent this problem. In Chennai, an elderly couple who once slept with heavy flannel clothing and sealed windows decided to switch to cotton sheets and keep a small fan running. Within a week, they reported fewer bathroom trips and more peaceful sleep. In Florida, a senior living alone said that changing to lighter clothing felt like giving his body permission to relax, finally allowing him to wake with clear energy. Gentle movement, mindful posture, and a cool sleeping environment work together like silent allies. They reduce unnecessary strain on the bladder, calm the body, and protect the healing power of sleep. Even small steps, when practiced consistently, can turn restless nights into steady rest, giving you back the mornings you thought were lost. Stress and emotional health. Affecting sleep. Stress quietly shapes the way the body functions, often without being noticed until it disturbs rest at night. When tension builds, the brain releases more cortisol, a hormone that keeps the nervous system on high alert. For seniors, this constant state of alertness makes the bladder far more sensitive than usual. Signals that should be ignored are instead treated as urgent, waking you even when the bladder is not truly full. A 70-year-old may believe the cause is only physical, yet the hidden trigger is often emotional strain carried from the day. The result is a restless night, heavy mornings, and a quiet worry that something deeper is wrong. There are, however, gentle methods to calm the body and train it to rest. Simple relaxation practices, when done consistently, can reset the nervous system and lower false alarms from the bladder. Light meditation practiced in a chair or bed for just 5 minutes slows breathing and eases anxious thoughts. Deep breathing exercises, where you inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, lower stress hormones and relax the abdominal muscles. Even writing in a small evening journal, recording 3 simple thoughts or gratitudes, helps clear mental tension before sleep. These techniques are safe, require no special tools, and can be done in both American and Indian households alike. By creating a routine of relaxation, seniors give their minds permission to let go of worry. This in turn calms the bladder and makes sleep more steady. The encouraging truth is that better nights are not always found in medicine or strict routines. Sometimes they begin with calming the heart and quieting the mind. By lowering stress and finding peace before bed, you prepare your body to sleep deeply, giving your mornings back their light. When it is time to see a doctor. Nighttime urination is often caused by habits that can be adjusted, but there are moments when it signals something more serious. If frequent waking is accompanied by pain, burning sensations, or blood in the urine, it should never be ignored. Swelling in the legs, especially around the ankles, can also point to hidden circulation problems. Excessive thirst that continues through the night may be another warning sign hinting that the body is struggling with sugar balance or kidney function. These symptoms are not simply a natural part of aging. They are the body's way of asking for attention. Listening to these signals early can protect both sleep and long-term health. Some medical conditions are closely tied to nighttime urination and deserve to be considered carefully. Diabetes can increase the amount of urine produced as the body attempts to remove excess sugar. Kidney disease may reduce the organ's ability to filter fluid properly, while prostate enlargement in older men can block normal flow and force more frequent trips. Urinary tract infections, though often dismissed as minor, can cause both urgency and discomfort that disturb rest. Each of these conditions requires different care, and only a qualified professional can confirm what is truly happening inside the body. Understanding that nocturia can be linked to these illnesses helps reduce unnecessary fear, while reminding seniors that timely care can make all the difference. The most important message is this: do not hesitate to speak with a doctor if your nights feel increasingly disturbed. A gentle conversation with a healthcare provider can bring clarity, comfort, and often simple solutions. In the United States, many seniors find relief after routine checkups, where medications are adjusted or small lifestyle changes are guided. In India, community clinics and trusted family doctors often provide the same reassurance and direction. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It is a step toward peace of mind. Early attention often prevents complications, reduces worry, and restores the gift of steady sleep. Remember, your health is not beyond your control. With awareness, guidance, and care, you can protect your nights and wake to brighter mornings. When we bring everything together, the message becomes clear and full of hope. Nighttime urination may feel like an inevitable part of aging, but in truth, it is often the result of habits that can be changed. By drinking water earlier in the day, choosing lighter meals with less salt, and creating an environment that supports calm rest, seniors can reduce those midnight interruptions. Gentle movement, steady breathing, and earlier dinner times all play a role in protecting the natural rhythm of the body. The reward is not small. It is the gift of deep, unbroken sleep, the strength to rise refreshed, and the confidence to enjoy mornings without fatigue. For elders in both America and India, this means waking up ready for family, community, and life itself. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a foundation for health, independence, and peace of mind. And now, let me close with a gentle blessing. May your nights be calm and your mornings full of light. May you rise with clear energy, steady steps, and a peaceful heart. May your body remember how to rest deeply, and may your spirit be lifted by the knowledge that simple changes can still bring powerful results. This wish is for every listener, whether you're sitting on a porch in Florida or standing in the morning sun of Kerala. Before we part, I would love to hear from you. Please share your experience in the comments below, what has worked for you and what questions still remain. Your words may comfort someone else silently struggling with the same challenge. If this message brought you value, kindly press the subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and share this video with friends or family who may need it. By doing so, you not only take care of yourself, but also give the gift of peaceful sleep to someone you love. Together as a community, we can continue to learn, grow, and create mornings that feel brighter for all.